Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're playing Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright, whatever name goes by. And we'll be playing the first one. The first turnabout. Well, yeah, obviously. Gasp, gasp. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh. Hiya, Chief. Phew. Glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. This says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owed current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. Just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh, I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Yes, Nick! Hey, hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I'm afraid to, I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong with Larry? It's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in the world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick. Y'all gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspaper says it was you. Okay, so, he pinned it... Before we continue, the guy that murdered the girl pinned it on the boyfriend. That's kinda wild. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. I gotta go close the door. My first case is fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when someone smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has been a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I could say though, it's usually not his fault, he just has terrible luck. But I know there isn't anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Yeah. August 3rd, 10 a.m. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to discern your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp, your head shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and consistently. Okay. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Defendant. Let's keep your wits. You need to. Next question. This is murder. That's no way, I forgot. I'm drunk. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim? Dude. Cindy's. That's right. Who is the victim in this case? Cindy Stone is what I'm. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was. I'm pretty sure she was hit with a blunt object. If I'm correct. I'm gonna say. Correct. You answer all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't improve you. You seem much more relaxed, Miss Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the sinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Okay, so that's added into the court record now. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R button to check the court frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Calls the defendant, Mr. Bunce, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Larry, don't say anything stupid, please, for your God's sake. Mr. Butts, it is not is it not true that the victim had frequently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? Oh my lord. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? You decide is genuinely what we mean by dump. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean one of them? Lies, all of it. Lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, a victim's passport. According to this, she was Paris until the day before she died. Okay, we got a passport. So she died. She came home on the 30th of that month. So died next day. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. Appears that she had several sugar daddies. Okay. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude, we can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in the wrong direction. Should I? My client had no idea. That question is irrelevant to this case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not so good. This is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do now? Have him. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Chill. She wasn't home, man, so I didn't see her. Objection. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who could prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matter. Who is your witness? Who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery? Saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. He's the guy who committed the real murder! We saw that, viewers. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. Witness account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing in the apartment. I thought he must have been in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking of it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quilled in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I set to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. That means he went in. Oh my god, he just screwed himself. That means he went in. Because the phone's in the apartment. What do you mean? Anyone, once this video is uploaded, please comment if that count is inside the apartment or not. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? Your Honor, at the time limit, there was a blackout in the building. Supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone I used was one of those, Your Honor. I have the record of the blackout for... Alright, now Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross. Your Honor? This is it, the real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies and... What? How do I? It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's a bound to be a verdict in there. First, then once you found the country, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court records there and then point out in the testimony. Witness's account. I was going door to doors and fleeing the apartment. I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. So he reached in. Okay, at least now we know. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Here. He said it was directly one. Do we present this? I'm so lost. Hold it. Oh wait, right here. I'm sorry, but I'm so new to this game. Alright. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give testimony again? Okay, so he's giving another testimony. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. But it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I said it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. Wait! There was a blackout between noon.
Objection!
couldn't have heard a television or a video. Gah! Well, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Uh, Wait, I remember now. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility, and that you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Well, very well, Mr. Sawit. One more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. To hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Nope. He's also... First of all... This was the murder weapon.
Objection!
Wasn't a clock, it was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objection, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sadwit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. That is the switch you just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I think it's a statue. My apologies. I see, so the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, if it appears that the witness... This is a clock. Do you have any other problems? Yes. They never entered the apartment. Clearly, indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment, I would say. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and shock of the blood triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless contrition. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Nungra. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? I never. Look, the clock I heard. No, I mean I saw, no. Okay, he just checked his. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, I hate you. It was him, I'll tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor. A moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound of the clock. Do you have any evidence? Your Honor, her was definitely the clock, which is clearly... I would say... batteries. And... No. I would say that would be it, because the clock doesn't rely on blackout. Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time is it now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between that what Mr. Saywit heard and actual time of death. So Mr. Saywit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha ha ha. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, since... And look what happened. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime. Or I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. What am I gonna do about it now? I think not so fast, Mr. Saywit. Yeah, I mean, Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Prove that. Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow, and think sure about it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right, right? Can you think of a reason as... Maybe I can prove it. There's a... Would we go with this? Because it is 3 hours behind, and the body was discovered between 4 and 5. So I'm gonna go with this. I am lost. Oh! I don't know. Do I go with passport? Okay. It was 9 hours fast. Returning home. Proof enough for you, Mr. Or should I say, Mr. Did it? No. Okay. Order, I say. I am so sorry, everyone that saw me do this. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Let's go! I saved him! And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Saul was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Self in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and killed her in her house. Phew, I still can't believe he won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief, I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a draw end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean, bad, 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 bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Winty's gone, man. Gone forever. She was a... Nah, never mind. Since Harry. Harry? You, Harry, but's innocent. Yeah. They're misspelling his name! No! I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate dinner. Movie, my treat? Oh, no, I couldn't. I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It was a present. A present? For me? Wait. Actually, I made this clock for him. Really? You made this? Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't Don't that make you want to just cry, sob? Larry, are you so sure? Squeeze, I think, in her own way. Oh, I'm not. I'm just... Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Feel about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. I didn't know what to show. How you look at them. Never know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Alright, listen. Learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, put down on me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you... Yeah, part at least. Or that is maybe over drinks. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another innocent. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep." The end. Nope. Alright, we're ending the video here. I hope you enjoyed. And like and subscribe for episode 2. See ya.